Welcome to Royal News Updates.
OMG. A minute ago, Queen Elizabeth made decision for Queen Camilla on her Platinum Jubilee made Charles cry. Before we start, please, subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon, thanks. The Queen has used her Platinum Jubilee message to the nation to back Prince Charles's wife as Queen Camilla. In a major intervention, the monarch, 95, expressed her sincere wish that the Duchess of Cornwall will be known as Queen Consort when the Prince of Wales becomes king. Using her historic milestone to shape the future of the monarchy, the Queen called on the nation to support both Camilla as Queen and Charles as King. The head of state said in the written message, "I would like to express my thanks to you all for your support. I remain eternally grateful for, and humbled by, the loyalty and affection that you continue to give me. And when, in the fullness of time, my son Charles becomes king, I know you will give him and his wife Camilla the same support that you have given me, and it is my sincere wish that, when that time comes, Camilla will be known as Queen Consort as she continues her own loyal service." Charles and Camilla were touched and honored by the Queen's gesture, Clarence House said. The Queen, who took to the throne on February 6, 1952 on the death of her father George VI, also renewed her lifelong pledge of duty in her message to the country. She said, "As we mark this anniversary, it gives me pleasure to renew to you the pledge I gave in 1947 that my life will always be devoted to your service." The head of state paid tribute to her beloved late husband Prince Philip for the sacrifices he made as consort, thanked her family for their support, and made reference to the Queen Mother's role as a Queen Consort. The monarch wrote, "I am fortunate to have had the steadfast and loving support of my family. I was blessed that in Prince Philip I had a partner willing to carry out the role of consort and unselfishly make the sacrifices that go with it. It is a role I saw my own mother perform during my father's reign." The Queen also reflected on the anniversary of the death of her father. She said, "It is a day that, even after 70 years, I still remember as much for the death of my father, King George VI, as for the start of my reign." The Queen, who signed the message "Your servant Elizabeth R., pledged to continue to serve you with all my heart." Looking to the rest of her Jubilee year, she wrote, "As I look ahead with a sense of hope and optimism to the year of my Platinum Jubilee, I am reminded of how much we can be thankful for. These last 7 decades have seen extraordinary progress socially, technologically and culturally that have benefited us all, and I am confident that the future will offer similar opportunities to us and especially to the younger generations in the United Kingdom, and throughout the Commonwealth." She acknowledged the challenges faced by the nation during the pandemic, saying she hoped the Jubilee would bring together families and friends, neighbors and communities, after some difficult times for so many of us. Camilla would technically have been queen when Charles acceded to the throne, and it could only have been prevented with legislation. When the couple married in 2005, royal aides insisted Camilla intended to be known as Princess Consort. At the time, she was blamed for the breakdown of the heir to the throne's marriage to Princess Diana. But the careful use of the word intend left this open to the possibility of change in the future. A revamp of Charles's website in 2018 saw any mention of Princess Consort removed. And now the Queen has called for people to support Charles and Camilla. The former royal mistress will undoubtedly be crowned alongside her husband at his coronation when the time comes. Ex-BBC royal correspondent Peter Hunt said, "This is the most extraordinary message. The Queen is ensuring the transition, when it comes, to her son as king is as seamless and trouble-free as possible. She's future-proofing an institution she's served for 70 years. And for Camilla, the journey from being the third person in a marriage to Queen-in-Waiting is complete." Royal author Penny Junor said the intervention was an endorsement from the top. Ms. Junor said, This is the Queen's wish. This is not about Charles being headstrong, and wanting this for the woman he loves. It is a proper endorsement from the top, and it's right and well deserved, and just as it should be. Describing it as the perfect way for the Queen to mark her Platinum Jubilee, the royal biographer added that the monarch was being realistic by setting out plans for the future. She said, "The Queen is realistic. She's 95 years old. It will do a great deal for the mother-son relationship. Charles will be very, very pleased." Ms. Juna said the Queen's approval for her daughter-in-law would lead to the public accepting Camilla being one day known as Queen. She said, "It had been suggested to me in the past the only way the public would find it acceptable for Camilla to be Queen was for the Queen herself to make it clear this is what she wanted." On the eve of her Platinum Jubilee, the Queen beamed as she attended a celebratory reception at Sandringham House. The monarch, who carried a walking stick, looked radiant in a blue and white Angela Kelly dress and carried her trademark black handbag. The head of state quipped as she cut a Jubilee cake, met members of the local Women's Institute, and chatted to former cookery school student Angela Wood, who helped to perfect the famous coronation chicken dish served to guests after her 1953 coronation ceremony. Yvonne Brown, Vice President and Chairman of the Sandringham We, described the Queen as being on sparkling form. Thanks for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comment. Thanks.
Subscribe to our channel.